So this is the Super Meat Boy 3D 15 minutes gameplay, and I was kind of looking forward to watching this video because I played the first game many years ago. I played the first game probably around 7 years ago with one of my friends, and he actually got me into the game a little bit. And then it was funny because we were taking turns with the game, and then every time he died, then I would try to try have a go with the level and try to complete it. So I remember having a lot of fun with the first game, and I ended up downloading the game for myself, and I ended up completing it. And when I seen this Super Meat Boy 3D, the thing is with me, it's just sometimes I don't really have a lot of patience and time anymore to play those titles that take a lot of energy. What takes a lot of energy into the games, for example, RPGs, etc. So sometimes the quick and simple games like Super Meat Boy is kind of what does it for me. I don't really have the time for Skyrim, or I don't really have the time for other big titles like that anymore. But yeah, Super Meat Boy, nice, quick and easy. Hollow Knight, obviously I'll have a little bit more patience for Dark Souls and Sekiro. If Sekiro 2 came out, I'll definitely be getting that, you know what I mean? But anyway, Super Meat Boy 3D 15-minute gameplay, this will be my reaction. Alright, I don't know, it's kind of weird to kind of see this. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, level finished. I mean, it's kind of weird to see it in this kind of format, because I'm so used to playing the game from a 2B platform point of view, and seeing it in this way, I don't know, it seems... Obviously, it still has this little 2D elements of jumping from wall to wall, but wait, press A to jump off the wall. Okay. To me, this doesn't seem difficult right now. This seems fairly simple, but it'll be interesting to see how challenging the levels get as they go along. See, that's very easy, Press R2 to sprint. RT to sprint, sorry. Okay. I remember on the games on the first game, there was there were little gaps which were this small that you had to kind of get through. So I don't know if there's gonna be, there must be something, they must have similar challenges, But I found it interesting that he decided to go 3D, the actual the actual producer. Level finished. Okay, I probably would have completed that first time, not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, I can see. Okay, so this is what I mean. When you have these obstacles in between, right now where it's jumping through these walls, this is where I can see it getting a bit more difficult, because it's yeah, yeah. There's nothing else to really say, It's just it does seem this is still early levels, Alright, that's it. Oh my days, I can't even drink on camera these days. Flipping on. Sorry about that. It's a honey tea that I have whilst I'm reacting to videos sometimes. I don't know, the quality seems quite bad, sorry. Oh, I've got it at 1080p. Sorry, let me just step up the quality a little bit because... Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better. I mean, I don't know what else really is to really say, you know. Other than I expect to see these levels get a bit more challenging, but now it seems like he's doing it with ease, you know. Level finished. Obviously, it will take some getting used to, you know, with it being 3D. I kind of feel like I'd want to stream this, you know. Like I can imagine myself with like a webcam with some music in the background, some lo-fi or some instrumentals, piano music, or yeah, I was gonna say R&B, but but yeah, it's a nice little a party game, you know. Like if you were to have a few friends around, swear down, it's like this is part of like my dreams sometimes. Like if I had some good friends with me, and you know we all know how to maneuver a controller, I love to just like sit down on the sofa, get a pizza for everybody, flipping, what's the word, and play a few games of like when I die I pass the controller, you know what I mean. I feel like in my life that element of joy has been absent for many years. So you know, obviously you have the streaming, but it's not the same as people actually around your house, you know, or around your flat or whatnot. Like I feel like sometimes games are played much better when, you know, you have somebody else alongside you, you know. Oh.
A few moments later.
Alright, A+. Oh yeah, I remember like for anybody that hasn't played this, you get a rating depending on how well you completed the level. For example, if you complete it in a time under, let's say, 45 seconds for like the early levels, like 3 to 4. On my days I have to lower the quality because for whatever reason connection doesn't want to, what's the word now, what's the word, doesn't want to work with me. I feel like there was another word at the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't figure it out. Super Meat Boy 3D. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is a boss level, yeah, or something similar. Nah, I don't think it's a boss level. I don't know, like playing the game. Oh, okay. That seems a little bit manic. It looks good though. It does look good. It looks fun. You should have died there. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it is. I like the character, you know. There's something cute. I don't know what it is, but there's something. I don't know if cute's the right word, but something funny about that character. Alright. Oh, that's tricky, that. He has to... What's the word? He has to time that right. Oof, flipping out. Here. Quick. Ah. You know what? I there's something that I love about doing reaction videos. I don't know what it is, but I kind of love just, you know, analyzing what I have in front of me, you know. Quite like it. Now, I might be coming across like a little bit pretentious, you know, but I used a big word, you know. Sorry. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's so cringy. Oh my days, right. Like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Crash Bandicoot. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. Well, I would say, I don't know. I don't know what else I can compare it to, you know. I don't know what you'd call this style of game, because it's a platformer, but it's a platformer in its kind of own right, you know. It doesn't have a gun, it doesn't have a weapon, so it's more like just getting A to B. So, you know, Crash Bandicoot is really the only kind of game that it can really relate to at this time, you know. I feel like that's what makes the game kind of unique, you know, because it doesn't require any type of button bashing, or doesn't require any type of, it requires skill, but not any aggressional skill, other than when you're speeding up. Oh, what the hell was that? Oof. I just something just came to mind. Then there's this TV series called The Midnight Gospel, and I would love for them to do a season 2, because I found that show so unique. But he kind of like talks about on that TV show. He kind of speaks. It's basically somebody in a podcast. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's famous, but I don't know what he's famous for. And a lot of his episodes are quite philosophical, and talks about, you know, the universe and reality and karma. And I don't know why, but I just thought it'd be interesting to maybe react to something like that one day. Or maybe that TV show in particular. See what I see it getting a bit more challenging now. But yeah, I definitely, when I'm going to be streaming this game, I will pretty much just be, you know, talking over the top, the same way that I'm doing now, you know. So if you'd want to see me stream, you know, this if you'd want to see me go live on YouTube with Super Meat Boy in the distant future, then subscribe now so you don't miss out. Yeah, I feel like I'd enjoy live streaming, you know. I feel like I'd enjoy people asking me questions and me answering for them, you know. Whatever, what's the word? Whatever questions somebody has, you know, I'd answer to you from my own experience and from my own point of view and perspective. For example, what is your favorite film? My favorite film is Inception, Titanic, Avatar. I'd love to, yeah, you know, I think I will, I might get Super Meat Boy 1 and test the live stream. And try to have a few people with me for the stream, you know. Don't have to stay for the whole thing, but, you know, feel free to ask me whatever you want to ask me, you know. You know, one thing that came to mind then was being a prisoner in your own mind. And I feel like that is probably one of the worst places to be in life, you know. Like, if you're a prisoner in your own mind, then it's hard for you to really find actual freedom in the world, you know. It sounds quite simple and quite straight to the point and quite obvious, but, you know, I was a prisoner to my own mind for a long time before I learned how to change my belief systems about myself, you know. And, you know, when I learned how to think about myself more positively in the mirror, start to love myself more, even if it's simple like ironing, or something simple about, you know, cooking more healthier food for yourself, like the whole self-love thing. Like, I realized the importance of it, you know. But yeah, this game here, it seems yeah, I can see how it's getting a bit more crazy. You know, arrows. See what I mean about them tight guys? See, let's see how he gets past this level. Let's see how he gets past this. Oh. Yo, let's see, that does seem challenging, like. Oof. That's a full-on combo there, you know. Oh no. Oh my. Yeah, man. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's not easy, that. It is. Sorry, a little bit up. And I believe that will be it for Super Meat Boy 3D 15-minute gameplay. They showed us the complexity of the levels, which is cool, and it shows. Yeah, you know what? He's done a good job here. Actually, he's done a good job of it resembling the first game.
Use hours.
And
Safe Store self-storage have over one.
Yeah, he's done a good job at it resembling the first game. I think I said that already, but if you played the first one, then you'd know that he's kind of stayed loyal and kind of not changed things too much, but kind of tested the waters with the whole 3D premise, but has done it in a proper logical way, you know. And the levels seem kind of coherent and cohesive or whatnot. But yeah, I look forward to playing that game. That was my reaction to Super Meat Boy 15 minutes of gameplay. I hope you enjoyed, and remember, I will be streaming this in the future, so make sure you subscribe now so that you say that you're ready for it. And I do upload content. I try to upload videos every day, whether it be a gameplay reaction, movie reaction, TV show reaction, or even sometimes music, but only to artists that I'm actually interested in, you know. But yeah, what's the word? Yeah, so yeah, feel free to subscribe. Don't be afraid, it's not a crime to subscribe. So you know, if you do that for me and leave a like, then it would help me a little bit. I mean, I say it would help me out, but you know, I don't know how this YouTube thing works, you know, in terms of like creating more of an audience or creating more success or whatnot. So yeah, I mean, if you could help me out, that'd be great. But yeah, if you're really interested, then please subscribe. But yeah, Super Meat Boy 15 minutes of gameplay. Hope you enjoyed my reaction.